Hey guys, Roberta Philbrick here. I'm posting a video today in lieu of going Facebook Live because I want to share with you a lot of information and I want to make sure that I cover it all. I took some notes, so if I'm checking on them, I want to make sure I get us all across and that I don't forget anything. So yesterday, my husband and I took our annual 3-hour one-way drive to go see our doctor in Charlotte for our bioidentical hormone annual checkup. If you're not familiar with bioidentical hormones, they are hormones that are produced from natural substances, and you get them in creams. You can also get them in pellets. It depends on how you want to have your body absorbing the bioidentical hormones. We have done the creams. We tried the pellets when we first started and didn't care for the doctor who inserted estrogen into me, even though he was a registered gynecologist and he had just started out using bioidentical hormones. I don't know when he read the blood work, if he didn't see that I was estrogen dominant, but the standard medical procedure for doctors with women is to put them on estrogen. When they hit menopause, they think that we're all low in estrogen. Now, my blood work didn't indicate that, or at least I don't think it did. He never really shared that. He just said, oh yeah, we're going to give you estrogen. Never offered me any other type of hormone. Women need progesterone, they need estrogen, they need testosterone, and you need to have all that checked. And you need somebody who's experienced in it. I thought by going to a gynecologist who was using alternative bioidentical hormones along with medical prescriptions, he would be able to help us. But when you're estrogen dominant and when you take estrogen, it spirals you. And I did for 6 months. It took me that long to get out of the system. We found a new doctor, Dr. Christian Black in Charlotte. She's wonderful. And so now we go and see her once a year. When we first started with her, we went twice a year. When you are starting with bioidentical hormones or any type of hormone treatment, even if it's a prescription, you need to be checking your blood levels. You need to be checking to see how your body's absorbing them, if it is helping or if it's a detrimental situation, as what happened when they were taking too much estrogen. I should have known. I should have spoke up because I've never been able to take birth control pills. They always made me have horrible periods, mood swings, and I just thought the doctor knew better. Well, since then we have taken charge of our own health. We thought we were taking charge by going after bioidentical hormones. We were going after bioidentical hormones to stay younger. We wanted to be able to stay healthy, move, pick up my grandkids, get up and down off the floor, and live a long life and not be a burden to our children. So, long story short, yesterday when we arrived at the office, I was really thrilled and flattered that my Dr. Black said, what have you been doing? I didn't even recognize you when you first came in to the clinic. She says, you're saying hi, and I'm like, who is this woman? And your hair looked great, your skin looked great, you were glowing. And so I explained to her that essential oils, that we started using essential oils religiously the past year. I had dabbled in them 2 years prior to that, but we were building up our health protocol. We were working on, for the past decade, eating clean, getting rid of the chemicals in the house, trying to balance out what we needed as far as supplements. So essential living came into the picture when I started seeing my upline and her health improving and her talking about using essential oils. And I was using them for DIY. I was using them to replace the chemicals and the cleaning chemicals. I wasn't looking at them as far as personally health-wise what they could do for us. So Dr. Black was like, wow. She says, I didn't realize that, Young Living had come out with some hormone products. And I told her that 6 weeks ago, actually 2 months ago, there was a special through the Essential Rewards program that we benefit from as members with free oils and additional discounts. And they have a whole line of essential oils that benefit your hormones. And I'll hold this up so you can see it a little bit. And I will post these in with PDF links for you so you can see the different products that they have. Now, the one that I was interested in was the Progestence Plus for progesterone for me. They also have Scarlescence, it's called, and it balances body's own hormones naturally using essential oil phytoestrogens. I would not take that. For me, because I'm estrogen dominant, that's not something I'm going to be drawn to. But that's what's nice. They have different products, and you have to find out what works for you and for your body, no matter what it is. Whether it's essential oils, whether it's supplements, whether it's medicines, prescription medicines. So, when I had told her about how I had replaced her prescription for the bioidentical creams, 6 weeks ago I started, because I knew we were coming in for our annual review, and I knew it was going to have blood work done, and I wanted to see if this was as effective as the creams had been. And sure enough, it works. So I was really pleased to find out from the numbers that my progesterone level was fine. This smells lovely. The side benefit is the price. Because most medical insurance policies do not cover bioidentical hormones, especially for women. Now, they cover the men's testosterone, but not the women's. So I was paying $80 a month out of pocket for the progesterone cream alone. This is, I think, wholesale $37, and it lasts over 2 months. So the next level that was checked for me, for my hormones, we check our testosterone, my progesterone, and my estrogen. Now, my estrogen was a little bit high. Now, because I'm estrogen dominant, I have to have the progesterone to balance out the estrogen. So I'm going to increase the recommended dosage. I was taking, the recommended dosage was 2 drops on the inside of your arms twice a day. So I'm going to up it to 3 to 4 drops, and then have it checked again to see if it brings my estrogen in more balance, and we'll go from there. But the level I'm at right now is healthy, but I want to get healthier. My testosterone is fine. I'm going to continue with the bioidentical prescription for the hormone cream. The other great application for the essential oils is the creams that we get from the pharmacy. The bioidentical creams are sticky and they take a while to absorb. So we walk around flapping like chickens trying to dry off for 20 minutes to make sure that our hormones, our prescriptions are absorbed. And this goes on immediately. It's absorbed immediately. It gets into your system faster, quicker, and it smells lovely. That's the beautiful side benefit. If they had a testosterone product that would work for me, and hopefully in the future they will, then I would go ahead with that. But at this time, I'm happy with my Progestence. For my husband, for his numbers, his testosterone, it has been fine. With men, when you are on bioidentical hormones for testosterone, even when you're on a prescription, medical prescription for testosterone, they will do blood levels to check for hypertension. They will check, your weight, your sugar, your diabetes, your cholesterol, for both of us, but especially for men, they're going to check the prostate too, just to make sure that the testosterone is staying at the proper level. So, last year when we went, we were fine with most of our levels. She has increased his testosterone a little bit each year, just to monitor it and to make sure that his levels are good. And his estrogen was high this year, and his sugar was high. We've never had an issue with the sugar. Now, when we went last year, our weight was a little bit high, and Kevin had hypertension. So we've been monitoring our weight this year, and we were on a low-calorie diet. And so you don't do a lot of strenuous exercise when you're doing a low-calorie diet because you don't want to deplete your muscle or your bone. So he has since started to increase his exercise back to what he was doing prior to that diet. But in the meantime, what happened is then the estrogen went higher because of stress and the sugar from eating, I guess not getting enough exercise. I really don't know why the sugar went up. Well, we're trying to figure that out. So we believe it was because with men, if they're not working out, estrogen levels can go higher. And so she increased the testosterone so we can get that estrogen go down a little bit. And she told him it increases exercise. So for the sugar, now we're going to be trying a diabetic protocol with the essential oils. And we're not saying that we're going to cure anything, that we use supplements and we use essential oils because we believe in our bodies have the ability to heal themselves. And so we're going to give our bodies whatever it takes to have a healthier body so that it can combat anything that comes in its path, whether it's, a cold, a virus, sugar problems. So the diabetic protocol, and I want to make sure I read this off correctly, is you're going to take clear gel caps and you're going to put carrier oil or olive oil. We're going to use olive oil, extra virgin organic olive oil. And then you're going to be putting drops of essential oils. Now, they call for 4. It is grapefruit, cinnamon, and then it's clove and coriander, which I don't have, so I'm going to be ordering those right away for him. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and start. We were using grapefruit during our diet to help burn fat. So we're going to be, and we know that he can take this and he hasn't had any upset stomach or any type of side effect that would stop him from taking it. And as far as cinnamon, we've already been taking cinnamon supplements twice a day with our supplements. So I'm believing that the concentration of the essential oils is what really helps, and the purity. So I'm going to put all those. We're going to introduce the cinnamon in with the grapefruit since I already have them on hand, and then as soon as I get the other 2, we're going to start those in. Same with any supplements. We always start with one at a time just to make sure there's no side effect, whether it be upset stomach or bathroom or whatever, if your body just has the inability to process that on item. So the other thing with high blood sugar, and when they say sugar high, for Kevin, 80 to 100 is normal. His was 124. So it's not like it's, off the charts. And it's manageable. It doesn't require any type of prescription, but you want to watch it. You want to take care of it now, and you don't want to get to that point where you have to rely on some sort of prescription. So one of the things that directly affects everybody's sugar is cortisol levels, and your cortisol levels have to do with how you handle your stress. When you're stressed, it depletes your cortisol, and then your ability for your body, your immune's suppressed. Things like sleep affect your cortisol. So stress at work affects your cortisol. So we're going to take the next level with his sugar levels and work on that stress, and we're going to try the raindrop technique. I have already ordered most of the oils we got free with our Essential Rewards program in September, and so you still have time if anybody's interested in taking advantage of the Essential Rewards program. And we're going to be giving each other some body massages, a couple massages. So the way this technique works is there's 9 different oils, and you apply them in a certain order, and it's supposed to have 7 direct effects, and one of the direct effects is improve your immune and relieve stress. So that's the next protocol with essential oils that we're going to do to help get his sugar levels at a better number. Let's see what else. Oh, and lavender. Lavender was another one of the protocols, which we use lavender. I use a linen spray. We can do things like foot baths. He's not one to take a bath, never has been, but I do have the lavender body wash. I put it in our laundry. So that also helps with stress. Lavender is very calming. So the bottom line is that, take control of your health, know what's going in your body, get your numbers. You got to have your numbers. Numbers don't lie. And then you can work on whatever you need to be working on to stay healthy. So if you'd like to learn more about the kit, the basic kit, and what oils come in that kit and what you can do with them to use around your house and improve your health, we're going to be doing an online class next Thursday. That's the 28th, I believe, of September, and you can leave a comment and I'll get you an invite. I'd love to have you there and learn all about the kit. If you've already got a kit or you got a kit coming in the mail and you want a refresher, please join us. We'll get us an invite, and hopefully you will be able to improve your health, improve your numbers. Have a good day. Bye.